All right, hi again, guys. This is the second video for today, and we're just reviewing some skills that we need to know to be able to do our break apart for subtraction. So a few weeks ago, sums of 10 are something that I included in one of the videos, and I just want to review it with you and make sure that you know that you have to have these memorized for you to be able to do this strategy. So we're just going to do a quick review of what it means when we talk about sums of 10, and then I'm going to give you some ideas of how you can practice at home, hopefully with a mom or a dad or a brother or sister. And then we're going to move on to the next part of the strategy. So sums of 10 basically are what two numbers go together. Okay, so what two add-ins go together to make 10. All right, so if I have a 2, well, what add-in goes with the 2 to make 10? So we know that's an 8. And because the 2 and the 8 go together to make 10, that also means that if I have an 8, what add-in goes with that to make 10? And it's 2. So what add-in goes with 5 to make 10? 5, okay? And so if I were to say what goes with 6 to make 10, you would answer back 4. If I were to say what goes with 9 to make 10, you would say 1, okay? And one of the things that I do in the classroom with my kids, and we actually do it in Italian, is if I say, and this is the part one of your parents can help you with, okay? If I say blank, you say blank, and that's where your answer comes in, all right? So if I were practicing this with my students or your mom with you, you could say, she would say to you, if I say 5, you say, and what would you say? You would say 5. Because with that 5 there, what number would go with it to make a 10? 5. Now let's start with another one. If I say 2, you say 8. If I say 4, you say 6. All right, and remember these should be ones that you're memorizing, not ones that you're counting. If you have a couple that you're getting stuck on, let those be the ones that you're practicing a little bit more. So if I put all of the ones that you need to practice there, and it can kind of go in just a little random thing right here, and I can even practice on my own by pointing to them. 4. So it's not what number's there, but what number goes with it to make 10. So if I point to 6, I would say 4. Put it to an 8, 2, 8, 9, 1, 4. Okay, you got the idea? 7. So the idea is to know quickly what numbers go together to make 10. Now, I want to show you something else here, okay? So if we know that 5 plus 5, we know that automatically without counting that makes 10. We also know that 10 minus 5 is also going to give us 5. These two numbers can go together to make this one. So right before this, we were practicing counting up. So if I'm at 5, I can count up 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there's my 5 fingers up. There's your 5. So if you think about it this way, if I know 1 plus 3 equals 4, then what do I also know? I know 4. If I take away 3 of them, I'm going to have 1. And if I have 4 and I take away 1 of them, I'm going to have 3. So one of the things that we're going to be doing for our subtraction strategy is actually the opposite of this. So I'm going to have my total here, which is 10, which is what you have over here. That's your total, okay? And I'm going to take 8 away from it. And so I should know automatically, because I learned my sums of 10, that this answer here is going to be 2. Okay, so I'm going to put a couple of them on here. Let me see if I can get that in a little clearer for you. Put a couple of these on here, and you should know these answers really quickly. Okay, and let's do 10 minus 9, and without counting up, we know it's 1. So if you need some practice with these, if you're playing around with them and you're moving your finger and you can't remember what goes with that number to make 10, practice some of these with your parents with the if I say, and then they're going to say you say, and you say the answer that goes. Okay? All right. I'm going to get ready for the next video. So when you finish this one, take a look at the next video.